On today's video, I'm going to show you how I put together my new fruiting chamber shelving unit behind me. It was pretty simple and pretty straightforward, so if you want to learn how to do some shelving like this out of conduit pipe, be sure to keep on watching. Today I'm building 5-foot shelves to go in the mushroom chamber, and the building material that I'm using is some downspouts. These are vinyl downspouts, 10 feet long, which I've cut 5 feet in length each. And then the dimensions of the shelves are going to be 6 inches from the ground, and then 18 inches per each shelf here. So I'm sorry, the shelving is going to be, the first shelf will be 6 inches off the ground, then 18 inches for each one. So what I've done is measured it out and actually put, you can see just little dots where the screws are going to go. So I've got some sheet metal screws. They're 3/4 inch from Home Depot, and then they are going to be going in place with these. They're 1-inch conduit holders. And then the conduit that I'm actually using that's actually going to be the bars for the shelves. These are electrical conduit. They're 10 feet in length also, and then they're schedule 40 in terms of the thickness. So you see they do still have some bend to them, but as long as the shelves aren't overcrowded with bags, it should be fine and hold in place. I actually got this design idea from somewhere, I think on Google, maybe in images or something, so I'm just kind of making my own and kind of rolling with it. So yeah, so the basic design, the conduit clips are going to go like this, kind of straddling. I'm sorry, they're actually going to go, yeah, they're actually going to go, nope, I had it right the first time, just like this. You can look that way. And then the pipes are going to go all the way through. So there's actually going to be 2 over here, 2 behind me, and then 2 on the sides to make a total length of the shelving for 10 feet. So hope that makes sense, but I'll keep posting as we move along. Alrighty, so now I've gotten just a couple of the conduit pipes put in place. So as you can see over here, there's a downspout here, here, and here. And what we've done again, so this is actually going to be the bottom here. So this conduit pipe is around 6 inches from the bottom of the downspout, and then this one here is 18 inches, and so on and so forth. So we're just putting them kind of, I don't know, vertically, I guess, the conduit straps, and then just feeding the pipe through. So I've been doing the kind of the middle pipe first, and then kind of doing the edges or whatever, but whatever works for you. One thing to note, we're actually going to put conduit pipe on both sides of these downspouts. So what you want to do is you want to measure, put your little dots or whatever to mark your measurements for where the conduit straps are going to go, but you want to do it on both sides. I forgot the first time around to do it on both sides, and I had just one side marked. So do it on both sides at the same spacing, of course. And then the second thing is just to drill some pilot holes to make it easier for you. So 2 pilot holes, 2 sets of screws, and that's about it. I'm just going to keep going and finishing the rest. And basically, once all 4 of these conduit pipes are finished, I'm just going to lift it up and do the other side. Alright, a little bit of an update. I just finished the first side of one of the shelving units. If I get a little closer, you can see that each of the conduit bars are on either side of the downspout. So again, vertical conduit clips on each side, and yeah, looks like it's working good. So we're gonna build the exact same thing on this side. They'll actually be 24 inches apart. So it'll be 2 feet of shelving space basically, but just got to do this all over again. But so far so good. It's been really easy to put together. I just wanted to do another little update. In the middle of building this thing, I went to Home Depot to get some more supplies because I was out. And as I'm coming back in, having had some lunch and new fresh eyes looking at this thing, there's definitely a couple of things that I already would have done differently, and I'm not even finished with the project. First thing is actually with the downspouts. So they're 2x3 downspouts, and for whatever reason, just wasn't thinking about it, we decided to put the clamps and clamp the conduit onto the 3-inch side instead of on the 2-inch side. So basically, I wound up giving away 2 inches, an inch on each side, if that makes sense, of space, of shelving space. So again, if I just turn this, it would have been like kind of a little bit wider. The bars would have been wider. So these 2 bars here, I don't really know if you can see that. Not so good. Anyways, 2 bars here, and then the 2 bars back here, they would have been just a little bit further. Because now the thing that I'm running into is that if I have too much space in between here, obviously the bags are going to fall through. So that's no bueno. So I'm going to have to do them a little bit closer since I didn't build it right. But there's always the next time I'll be building another one of these. So bottom line, in order for me to keep the conduit at a distance that I know will keep the bags in position, it's got to be no more than, I'd say, 13.5 inches from front to back, from the back side to the front, and I wanted it much bigger. I mean, it would have been great if it was 18 inches deep, but yeah, so I'm only getting about 13.5, maybe 14 inches, and again, it would have been a good, easily 16.5 inches if I had just turned these around. So for next time, for what it's worth. The last thing I'm going to do with this is actually, I got another piece of conduit. I'm going to cut these to size. I got to pick, I guess, maybe 14 inches. And I'm going to make some supports. I'm going to make a support here and then another support down there. Same way, just cutting the conduit, putting some clamps probably right here on the undersides, and just so that it's a little bit more secure. So I'll be sure to post like one final video or picture of the end thing. The last thing is the pricing. Bottom line, total price $158.94 from Home Depot. So it was a little more than I thought. I was thinking I could get this done for like, I don't know, $100. I didn't calculate it all to the end, but that is what it is. I'd still do it all over again though. I think it's a good price, and I like that it's going to be able to be like wipeable, easily cleaned, more so than the regular shelves that I had been using for like my microgreens and stuff. So anyways, that's the deal, and all we can do is just build something, learn from it, and build it better the next time. So I hope this helps a lot.